Podcast. I'm your host, Alex Chernak, and this is episode 2. In episode 2, I want to talk to the younger folks working in agencies. So, as I mentioned in episode 1, I've had the pleasure of hiring and mentoring and building and leading teams made up of younger individuals where it's their first or second go at a job after college. I've hired interns where those positions then turned into paid opportunities for them. And so I just wanted to talk to you about the importance of mentorship. So if you are a younger resource starting out at an agency, make sure that you find someone that can be your go-to resource for learning, and sort of guiding you through this, very complicated, or what can be complicated, digital marketing landscape. So I believe it's more important now than ever to not be a one-trick pony. So if you are someone that's starting off as a paid search marketer or a copywriter, a graphics designer, you have to understand how the entirety of digital marketing works in concert, right? That's going to make you better at your job. That's going to make you understand more implicitly how what you do impacts others within your team, and ultimately how the things that you deliver impact performance and results, right? So if you were to draw this out on a whiteboard, right, all of these practice areas would be concentric circles, right? So there's a very considerable overlap. So when you think about it that way, and you're a younger resource, you're coming in and they're telling you, hey, all you're going to do is run paid search ads. That's all we want you to do. Here's this account, maybe a couple of accounts. And we really just want you to hit it out of the park. If you don't know how, the creative impacts what you do, the copywriting, right, the performance measurement strategies, right, those are all typically separate teams and separate resources that are going to work with you to help you be better at your job. If you don't understand how those other pieces are complementary to what you do, you're just not going to be as effective. So what you want to do is align yourself with someone that's a little bit more senior, right? Someone that can sort of help you connect the dots between all these different resources. Someone that has good relationships internally and with clients. Someone that you can, take out to lunch. One thing that I used to do with some of my younger team members is do office hours. So, every week, one day I would have 2 hours blocked off on my calendar where you can come into my office and talk about whatever it is that you wanted to talk about. It could be culture. It could be very specific digital marketing tactics, client specific. It could be aspirational. But it's sort of like an open forum, and anyone can book a time, and you can take as little or as much as you wanted, right? So it'd be 15 minutes or 2 hours. So if you are in an environment where that kind of process, that kind of system is not already set up, that is something you want to recommend, right? And as always, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So if you don't mention it, if you don't bring it up to senior leadership or whoever, the reporting manager is, odds are, no one's going to do anything about it. And again, I'm speaking specifically to small and mid-sized shops. So those that are probably, maximum 60 to 70 in headcount or less, typically, 50 or less. So because everyone is so busy, right, and everyone's wearing multiple hats, oftentimes mentorship and professional development sort of gets swept under the rug. So make sure you find a mentor. Align yourself with someone that you have good rapport with, someone that you feel comfortable, maybe even spending time with outside of work, right? You can grab a drink after and kind of pick their brain. Very important. As well as, making recommendations and staying on top of things like your quarterly reviews, making sure that, you ask for feedback on a regular basis from, whoever it is that you report to, or perhaps even someone above them. But mentorship, mentorship is something that you want to seek out and take advantage of. This has been episode 2. We'll see you in the next one.